Hey guys, Tiggs4 here. So I wanted to show off the changes I've made to the adventure map. I've added a few things, like I changed the name of the first level to the Stone Temple. All the levels from now on are going to have a temple theme, or temple name. And I added these things called save points. So there's a bed at the end or in the middle of a level with an ender chest. So you can store items you don't want to lose while you're running around inside the ender chest, and you'll be able to access them at any save point. So that's a really nice way to survive. So let's walk inside and I'll check out the staircase again. So I didn't really explain this very well in the first video, how difficult it really was to get this to work, but I really wanted the staircase to be hidden and also show like when it opens up, it still operates as a normal staircase, and I ended up having to use redstone blocks in order to get it to really work. And I can show a tutorial on how to build this staircase and make a video on it if anyone really wants me to. But it took me a long time to really get to work, and it was probably the hardest thing to make so far in this whole map. So up here, I really haven't changed anything since the last video, but let's move on. I have finished the Sand Temple, which is level 2. And there's another save point, as you can see. So let's go inside, and I'll take you down the short but dangerous path, because I took you through the long and tedious before. So when you're walking through here, there's a bunch of traps laying around in different places on this map. There is, see right here, there's a pressure plate and a dispenser that would shoot an arrow at you if you weren't paying attention. Around this corner is a chest, and if we open up the chest, there's some, crappy items inside, and we get dropped down here into this pit. Whoops. So let's climb back up, and we'll push this button here, and it'll open the way back out into the maze. Now, that puts us right back at the beginning of the maze, so, you get penalized a little bit for screwing up. Here is another chest with more dispensers above you, so if you want to go to that chest, you're going to get hit by a few arrows, and it was a trap filled with a bunch of sand and cobwebs. So we run around here, and I put a pressure plate on the ground right here, and it's near impossible to jump over this pressure plate from the place I put it in. See, I couldn't even do it, and that'll close off the quick way to the exit right there. And as you heard another set of pistons go off, I actually put them on a timer, so the spider that I have spawning right here will not leave and go for the exit, it'll instead go for the player. So if we run through here, there is a chest at the end with a regeneration potion and some cookies, so you get rewarded a little bit for taking the dangerous route. And then we can go through here to the next room. So in the next room, I have another save point, and then this way leads to the next part of the level. However, I want to point out that there are hidden rooms. There are 2 hidden chest rooms on every level, or every temple has 2 hidden chest rooms. And this room has one. In fact, it is right there. And this is the small chest room. There's going to be a small chest and a large chest room. The large chest is going to contain enchanted items, usually, and arrows, or something of the like. And the small chest will usually contain something that might be useful in the temple, or food, or something like that. Some type of healing. So in this room, I have a bunch of magma cubes and fire everywhere. It's very tight. You're going to have to navigate through and fight off the magma cubes as you're running through here. It's going to be a very dangerous room, so collecting items from level 1 and keeping them in good condition is going to be key to surviving this one. There's also another hidden chest room in here, and it's the large hidden chest. So it's going to have a couple of enchanted items. So we'll close it up. Now I'll take you to the boss room. The boss room is up here, and I wanted to do something a little bit different for this boss that was a little special, so it ends up being 2 witches that will come out of that doorway right there. I can't get them to stay spawned, unfortunately, for playing this level. I don't know why they keep despawning, but if you come up here to exit the temple, there are 2 reward chests for beating the bosses, and there is a general store, which you can use emeralds to purchase whatever you want. Here in front of the general store, you can use emeralds that you've collected throughout the entire levels to spend, and the villagers that are inside there, they have varied items. I believe I put a farmer, a butcher, and a blacksmith in there. But here we can go into the ice temple, which we'll go down here. You can jump down, and it's got an interesting look to it. It's definitely different from the other temples. So beginning off, the ice temple is going to have a lot of interesting ways to navigate. There's going to be a lot more puzzles to solve in this temple than there was in the previous ones. And as you can see here, you click that first button and that ice gets pulled away. So I'll demonstrate real quick what would have happened if you were to just try and jump in to the water. You can't really see the ice from above, so you jump down and you wouldn't be able to move. So you have to toggle that button and you can go through. And we come to the first room. And in this first room, it's covered in ice. I like to call it the hockey rink, actually. But there are going to be 4 skeletons that spawn in this room, and you can either kill the skeletons, or you can beeline it to the door and just run through and not deal with them at all. That's your decision, but, you know, you're going to miss out on carefully walking through this room, because, in fact, there is a hidden chest in this room. And it is the first hidden chest. It's the small hidden chest. So in this hidden chest, although it's the small hidden chest, it does have an enchanted item in it, which is different from what I stated before, and that is simply because this this temple is going to have some situations where you're going to need that item, and I'll read it off to you again real quick. It's Helm of Poseidon, and it has Aqua Affinity 1 and Respiration 3. So you're going to need that in some parts later in the temple, and it just shows how important it is to actually look around and try and find the hidden chest rooms in this game mode. So that's all I have so far, and when I finish the temple, I'll record more.